Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins, your host on the Marvel DC Universe Fan Club. We are now episode 155, and I'll be discussing, well, technically, three topics, but one is going to be very brief, which is the Fox and the 20th Century Fox and Disney merger. And of course, the second one's going to be Patton Oswalt will be the voice of M.O.D.O.K in the Hulu animated series. And of course, so last but not least, Kevin Feige explains why Avengers Endgame title was kept secret for so long. So, first things first, um, Disney and the 20th Century Fox merger is already done. So, starting tomorrow, it'll go in full effect. With the X-Men and Fantastic Four and Deadpool, and all the X-Men characters, of course. So I am very happy about that, and I am very excited to see what Kevin Feige has in store for Fantastic Four and the X-Men. And of course, I'm also looking forward to Silver Surfer. So we'll talk about that later down the line. So, but anyway, that concludes that topic. Of course, I just wanted to make that brief. But let's talk about Patton Oswalt will be voicing M.O.D.O.K in the Hulu animated series. So, but yeah, so Patton Oswalt will be juggling multiple roles on Marvel's M.O.D.O.K, the AP Bio actor, and notable geek, was already set to executive produce and write the Hulu animated series. But now he's stepping into the recording booth to voice the big-headed comic book character. So, but yeah, he was on Late Night with Seth Meyers, speaking about his upcoming series, M.O.D.O.K, of course, which centers on the Marvel supervillain of the same name. The comedian revealed, but yeah, sorry, but yeah, he revealed that yes, he'll be doing additional voices, of course, and but yeah, but yeah, he also said, I'm going to be voicing him. He is a supervillain. He has super intelligence, and he has a forehead beam. He has all this technology, but he's not on the A level of Doctor Doom in the Red Skull. So, not only does he hate all the heroes, he hates all the other villains because he's so resentful. Getting to play that is going to be really fun. So, luckily for me, I do have a Hulu account, so I'm definitely going to be checking that out. But yeah. And then, of course, the series centers around the egomaniacal villain, supervillain, of course, with a really big head and a really little body who struggles to maintain control of his evil organization and his demanding family. So Oswald will be co-painting the series alongside Jordan Blum, who's best known for his roles in Community and American Dad, while Blum and Jeff Loeb are also set to executive produce. Oswald continues to be a busy man behind and in front of the camera, taking on bit parts in popular and cult TV series like AP Bio and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. He's no stranger to he's no stranger to voice acting either, so having recently linked his voice to sci-fi series Happy, but this is probably the most involved Oswald has been in a series in a while. by writing, starring, and acting as showrunner on M.O.D.O.K. It seems like he's really invested in this character. So Marvel's M.O.D.O.K. is part of a slew of Marvel animated series that have been ordered on Hulu, including Marvel's hit Monkey, Marvel's Tigra and Dazzler show, Marvel's Howard the Duck, and Marvel's The Offenders. These four series and animated specials are part of the ongoing tidal wave of Marvel content that is coming soon to digital platforms and broadcast TV, including on the highly anticipated Disney and streaming platform. So that concludes this topic, of course. And the final topic of this episode will be Kevin Feige explains why Avengers Endgame title was kept secret for so long. So Avengers Endgame didn't have a title, at least officially, until about 3 months ago. 4 months ago. Before that, it was entitled, it was just entitled Avengers to most people. Finally, it got that name. But why all the secrecy? It wasn't like the thing is called Avengers, Rocket saves everyone with a magic time machine. Oh, so Avengers Endgame barely tells you anything. The Collider had an interview with Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige, who explains why the company was so hesitant to reveal that name. Essentially, it was a spoiler because, and he said, and I quote, if you knew before Infinity War came out that the next movie was called Endgame, then you know that there wasn't an ending to Infinity War. But that had been the title before the movie, from the moment we conceived on of the two films. Sorry, of doing the two films. In large part because it's seated right there. I mean, it's seated with in Ultron. So, end quote. Feige also said that he felt like hoopla around that name did get blown out of proportion to some extent. Still, if anyone blew it out of proportion, it was Marvel by not telling people that the film was called that. So, but yeah, you can't anticipate something you already know. So, if the previous movie had ended with the title of the next one, it really would have spoiled, everything about it. So, but yeah, so I guess Feige's reason makes sense, but who didn't know that Avengers Infinity War wasn't the end of the story? So, everyone was aware Marvel was making Avengers 3 and 4 back to back, releasing them within a year of one another. So, everyone knew the two films were were two halves of one story. So, I don't think anyone expected Infinity War to you know, end in a massive cliffhanger. So, and especially the cliffhanger the filmmakers chose. But, you knew that, the story wasn't going to end last May. So, it won't end this May either. It's gonna, it's not like Marvel's going to shut the whole MCU down just because, just to reveal that name. Essentially because, it was a spoiler because, forget it, that part. But anyway, it was a spoiler. But he also said that he felt, what, nah, let's just get to the point of, But yeah, like I said, he's not going to just shut it down just because the movie's got the world in the title. So, but but yeah, Avengers Endgame opens in theaters on May 26th. So I am definitely looking forward to that. So, but yeah, yeah, I remember those. But yeah, it's been an interesting run. 10 years since since the Marvel Studios has been making Marvel movies. So there a lot of them were good. Some were like okay, you know, but other than that, they're a $1 billion company now. So it's been entertaining, and hopefully I'm pretty sure they're going to keep making more. Marvel Studios is going to be making more movies, not Avengers movies, but Spider-Man, X. Well, if they get the permission from Sony, of course. But like X-Force, hopefully. Um, but yeah, definitely Deadpool. X-Men, Fantastic Four, the Eternals. Trying to think. Nova Corps. That would be interesting. So hopefully they do that. Oh, and of course Blade. Let's not forget Blade. But I am looking forward to the Black Widow movie next in 2020 or 2021, one of them. So that concludes this interview. Sorry, not interview. This topic. Sorry, I'm half asleep, man. But yeah, it's been a long day. Had to work, so I've been working since 10:30 and got off around 3. So yeah, when you're standing all day, you do get tired. But yeah, so that concludes this episode. Feel free to visit us and like us on Facebook. We're available on iTunes, Google Play Music app, Spotify, and of course YouTube.